Hello there and welcome to Black Jackal Gaming.
The Blight Lord Terminator datasheet has landed, so we're going to take a look at the stinky chunky boys. They're looking nice and tough, profile's largely the same as 9th edition, they got an inbuilt reroll which is quite cool, they're drowning in lethal hits, and the flail still flails. Let's go. The datasheet looks pretty much as expected. They've lost a little bit of movement, they're coming in at 4 inches. But they have gained an additional toughness, so they're now T6. The 3 wounds, leadership 6 and objective control 1. A little bit less than we expected. But nevertheless, if there is something on that objective, these guys should pretty much just clear them off. They're coming in at a 2+ save and 4+ invulnerability save, so pretty tough. They've got a couple of inbuilt abilities, so the first one being Deep Strike, and the second one being Blistering Fuselage. This is each time a model in the unit makes a ranged attack, if they're targeting the closest unit, the closest eligible unit that is, they can reroll a wound roll of a 1. This is quite good if you're not hitting the lethal hit, so it gives you the ability to bump up your damage a little bit further. They've got an assortment of different weapons they can take during the unit. Now, the normal one being their Plague Combi Bolter. This has the lethal hits keyword and has rapid fire 2, 24-inch range, 2 attacks, 3+ ballistic skill, strength 4, 1 damage. Now, just to remind you that lethal hits on the critical hit roll will automatically wound the target. So after this, they've got a lot of quite mid-strength weapons. So they've got the Blight Launcher. That's 24 inches, 2 attacks, ballistic skill 3, strength 6, -1, damage 2. They've got the Plague Spewer, which is 12 inches, D6, automatically hitting, strength 5, -1 AP, 1 damage. That comes with the anti-infantry 2+, so it always wounds 2+ on infantry units. It ignores cover as well. They've got the Reaper Autocannon. That's 36-inch range, 4 attacks, strength 7, -1 AP, 1 damage. That's got devastating wounds and sustained hits 1. What this does is that sustained hits on a critical hit roll will give you 1 additional hit, and the devastating wounds on a critical wound roll of a 6, the damage would be converted into mortal wound damage. The last weapon being the Combi Bolter, 24 inches, 1 attack, ballistic skill 4, strength 4, damage 1. This comes with anti-infantry 4, devastating wounds and rapid fire 1. So all in all, the majority of their weapon is more geared in towards hitting light to medium infantry. These aren't guys that you're going to be shooting at tougher units, light vehicles or above, or even the likes of Terminator armored space marines. They're not going to be great into. It looks like they've condensed a lot of the plague weapons into just a couple of options now. So you've got the Bubotic Blade, that's 4 attacks, weapon skill 3, strength 5, -2 AP, 1 damage. That has lethal hits included. And then you get the Flare of Corruption, which is 6 attacks, weapon skill 3, strength 5, -1, 2 damage. That also has lethal hits. So again, not hitting all that hard in combat. They're going to absolutely mince up units such as guardsmen and pathfinders, but going into your basic space marines, they're going to have a little bit more trouble getting through them. They're going to put more wounds through on average with the lethal hits, but outside of that, they're going to have trouble getting through those heavily armored infantry models, never mind the elite ones that are even further armored. So all in all, these guys are looking decent enough. They're tough. They're even slower. They've got an assortment of different ways to have lethal hits. Whether the price points is going to be low enough for them to actually be workable on the tabletop, we'll wait and see. But at the moment, they're just looking pretty okay to slightly underwhelming.
Thank you for watching the video. If you have any comments, then pop them below in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, then please hit the like button as it greatly helps the channel. Hit the subscribe button to see any future Warhammer content. Take it easy and see you next time for more grim darkness from the 41st millennium.